Hey there! Today we're going to discuss more about arrays. This time we'll be talking about accessing array elements. So let's get started. Let me go ahead and maximize this, and as you can see I have this file created, ex38 underscore accessing array.c, and I have added this statement ahead of time. So the contents of an array are called elements. So these are elements that I have assigned to the array, with each element accessible by an index number. So again, in C we're going to, these are called elements. We're going to access this. So an array with 5 elements will have index number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 and 4, since it starts from 0. So this example can be thought of, as something like this. So 0 is equal to the value of 20, since array starts from 0, index number starts at 0, and then 1 will be 45, the value 45, just like that, and so on and so forth. So this is just a representation, so we can access this by using the name of the array, and then 0, something like that. So the first element will be the value of 20. So index starts at 0. So this is the array, the first array. The second, which has the index 1, will have 45, and then third, fourth, and the fifth, so a total of index 4. So to access an array element, we need to refer to its index numbers, like the example that I gave you earlier. So to make this more easier to understand, let me just print this out using this command, and then the second. So let's point to the second element. So the second element is using the %d sign, since it's integer type, and let's just add the line break at the end. Don't forget the separator, and then the array name. Let's access the second index, which is 1, since it starts from 0 then 1, so the second will be the 1. And let's just run this by right clicking and compile and run, and we should be able to see the 45 in our screen. And yes, it is correct, since the second value is 45, which is correct. So the second element is 45. So the value of an array element can be changed through an assignment statement, which also requires using the array name and index. So we can modify or manipulate the let's just update the value of the first array. So all we need to do is use this, the name of the array, and then the value of which element do we want to update the value. So let's just update the second one, since that's the one we have seen earlier. We have run that it is 45, so we can update that one to 250, and then let's run this code again by copy and pasting it in here, and then let's run this. Right click, compile and run, and as you can see, the second element is now 250. So the first element, it was 45. We initialize it to 45, and then on line 9 we updated the value of the second element. So we access the second element and put the new value to 50, and then we displayed it on the screen, and so this is the result, 250, which is correct. So just a quick note that the index of an array is also referred to as the subscript. So you can some other programmers will use subscript. So you can use subscript or index element. They refer to the same index of an array. So again, some will refer to a subscript. So either way, they are working the same. They are the same. So again, that's it. And before we wrap up, let's test your knowledge. I have here on this tab, I have a little example, a little exercise for you. So I want you to fill in the missing piece of information in here. So fill in the blank to print the second element of the array. So just like in my example in here, we printed the second element. So I know that you know the answer of this, so just put it in the comment section below once you're done running this, and thank you.